Yo, what's up everybody? It's Peace. Welcome to another video. So today I've got a special deck profile that Emmanuel made that I was going to play at locals, but I was doing test hands of this and I don't like it. So I'm going to let him borrow the deck and he will showcase how he does. But this is Lunalight Orcust and he swears by this list, but I don't think it's good. So first, 3 Kaleido Chick. Next, recently at 3, Tiger. Lunalight Tiger at 3. Very good. Monster Reborn. You can loop it a bunch of times. Lunalight Yellow Martin at 1. And then the 1 Emerald Bird as well. Next up, we play only 2 Lunalight Perfume for some reason. I disagree with that. 2 Foolish Burial Goods to get to it. I also disagree with that. Only 2 Tenki for consistency. And then 1 Serenade Dance. So that's it for the Lunalight package. Pretty heavy package, but you really want to see it because it gets started with your rank 4 plays. It's like Ryziel, but a lot worse. Next up is the Orcust package. So 3 Harp Horror, recently back at 3. 3 Nightmare. 1 Sybil Skeleton. And 1 World Legacy World Wand. Now, in testing, you have your F-Zero Utopic Draco Future on the field. And you have Harp Horror in graveyard sometimes. If you activate the Harp Horror, you special summon a monster, you're not making Galatea unless you link it off with your F-Zero. So you need an extra body. Why not just play 1 Girsu? Emmanuel does not want to play Girsu, which I completely think is incorrect. Like, you can play at least 1 Girsu. Anyway, for the Orca spells and traps, he plays 1 Babble and 1 Orchestrated Crescendo. Not even 1 Return? Especially playing 3 Nightmare, I don't know his logic at all. He said he's tested the deck. I've tested this deck, and it is not good at all. I told him he's going to go X2 drop. Next up, Zephyros the Elite. You could search this off of your Raid Raptor card, but there's so many other better cards you could search off of it. He ended up cutting the Rusty Bardiche package. So it's like, what's the point? You can't even discard that. He doesn't play the Nyarla anymore either. Danger Mothman. No Shiren either. Like, Shiren's an amazing level 4 extender, and he doesn't play it. Dark Ruffer. Reinforcement of the Army to search the 1 warrior in the entire deck. Dark Ruffer. Defensive cards, Called by the Grave. This should be a Yellow Martin, so a second copy of Yellow Martin, but neither of us had access to one, so we put Called by the Grave in that slot. 1 Shade Brigadine. Okay, level 4 extender, I guess. So you can make your Time Thief Redoer rip a card or whatever. Like, defensive cards, 3 Nibiru the Primal Being. Works really well with Orcust, honestly. If you have Babble up. 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. 3 Infinite Impermanence. So, this is a 40-card deck. I think this would be better at 60, but that's just me. I'm a 60-card type of guy. Next up, extra deck. Nibiru token, obviously. So, here's part of your end board. F-Zero, and no, you cannot eat these cards. Utopic Draco Future. Whew, shout out to the QCR from the Megatons. Then the rank 4s. Okay. No. The rank 4s. No, Papa, stop. All right, you have the Raid Raptor Forstrix. Get over here. Raid Raptor Forstrix. Dugaris the Timeless. Shout out to QCR. Abyss Dweller. This is a really nice part of the end board, if you can get there. Not all hands do it. Baguska for Plan B. What is this card called? Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Tiger King to set your one of your 2 copies of Tenki. Time Thief Redoer. Eclipse Twins. This was in an extra edition. He thought you could make F-Zero with Dugaris, but you cannot use number monsters to make F-Zero. So we opted to play the Eclipse Twins to overlay that with the level 4 monster, and then we have access to the Draco Future, and if it gets outed, this will go to the graveyard. You can bring it back by attaching something else to it, which is really cool, because it's a soft once per turn, so you get a monster negate back. Not as good as Detonator bringing back Detonator, but still pretty good. The one of Dingirsu, that's all the Xyz monsters. Finally, the Link monsters. IP Masquerena, SP Little Night, shout out to Team Bad Cards. 1 Galatea, only 1. Nightmare Phoenix, and Boral Sword. He was on Access Code Talker. I convinced him to go to Boral Sword because there was only 1 type in this extra deck, Dark. Next up, side deck. Our choices, Excuse me. Ended up being the standard stuff. 3 Lancia, 3 Triple Tactics Talent, 3 Triple Tactics Thrust, 3 Forbidden Droplet, and then a bunch of thrust targets. You've got your Artifact Sanctum, your Dimensional Barrier, and finally your Evenly Matched. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Emmanuel's deck profile. Subscribe for more. Hopefully I can get a duel or 2 with him using this list, but I really want to change it. I'm not happy with this list at all. I don't think it's going to be good, but we will see. Subscribe. Bye.